Yeah. Before we get going on the game, just wanted to address the Darius Miles situation. He's out with a personal matter. We're not sure how long he'll be out. We're supporting him through it and trying to help him through it. So that's why he wasn't on the bench tonight. So it's a personal matter, not an injury, and we're not quite sure how long he'll be out. So as far as the game goes, look, they're a tough team. I mean, they make it difficult on you. They turn people over. We had 19 turnovers, which obviously is not good, but I thought we were able to overcome them. How hard we played, and we out rebounded them. They really hang their hat on how hard they play, how well they rebound, for us to out rebound them. Thought our defense is better than theirs. We chart blue collar points and stuff. We had us having 14 more blue collar points than them. So I thought our effort was really good. We made some tough plays, got on the floor. I was proud of our guys. We kind of overcame a couple of their guys having really good shooting nights. Keyshawn Murphy, with 3 for 3 in the first half. Obviously we knew he could shoot, but when McNair stepped out and hit a 3 on us. So it kind of maybe counteracted the fact Tolo could make a free throw, which obviously helped us. So, there's different things went different ways, but our guys stepped up. I thought Brandon and Mark hit big shots there late when needed them. I thought Jaden Bradley did a great job running the team. He ended up with 7 assists tonight, which is big for us. I thought he was aggressive against their press. I thought our depth really helped us. We had guys in foul trouble. Charles gets in foul trouble early in the second half, and Pringle has to play a lot more minutes than he's used to, and I thought he did well with them. So proud of the team. Road wins are not easy to get in this league. It's evidenced by the other games tonight. There were some really good teams went on the road and couldn't get a win. So, we went on the road against a top 25 team and able to come out with a pretty convincing win. I think it speaks to what our guys were able to do, especially on the defensive end.
Mike?
Yeah, when you have a guy like Tolo who's, not hitting a free throw like that, does that play into strategy at all, especially considering some of your depth and maybe you can give up a foul here and there?
Yeah, you know what? You would think it would because we've kept fouling them so much, but we didn't do it intentionally, and we were trying to get stops. But we were upset with our guys on some of those plays. We didn't think they made the right play. They fouled them, and it ends up working out because he goes 0 for 2, and they don't get any points in the possession. I mean, to the point where he's one of the best players in the league, and they didn't play. They pulled him out for the last time with maybe 8 minutes to go in the game or so. I can't remember exactly, but a big part of our game plan going in was how are we going to guard Tolu. And, I told our guys, we do a free throw game at the end of every shoot around, and we shot it really well today. Really, really well. Pringle's been in the gym working a lot on his free throws. He missed that 4 straight before he finished the one game, making 4 straight. But for him to go 2 for 3 tonight, for us to go 78% at the line, I think speaks to there's lots of different things you have to do in the game of basketball to win it, and making free throws is one of them.
Max?
Yeah, on Tolo, you guys slowed him down from the field, even though he did get a lot of free throw attempts. Just how does that build confidence knowing in 2 games you face Oscar in Kentucky and then the other good bigs in the SEC?
I mean, it in one way it feel good because he was 1 for 7, but again, you foul him like most players aren't going 3 or 15 from the line. I mean, even if they're poor free throw shooters, they're probably making 10. That's a big difference. That's another 7 points. So, which makes it a much different game. But, we didn't do a very good job on Timmy. I didn't think we did a great job on Tolu, to be honest with you. I know he's 1 for 7, but we probably fouled him a little too much. So we're gonna have to continue to work with our post guys and some of the fouls weren't, Charles, tough call late on a verticality clip there. That was a tough one. That wasn't necessarily guarding Tolo. He helped on somebody else. So we got to figure out a way to keep our bigs out of foul trouble with Sheboy coming up because he's obviously a load.
Tony?
Yeah, Nate, he only played 9 minutes, but how great is it to have Dom back, especially now, I guess, with Darius, missing some time?
Yeah, it's really good. I thought his defense was great. Obviously, he's a little rusty and got some threes. He's going to make threes. He's a really good shooter. He's only practiced 1 day. Yesterday was the first day's practice in a month and a half or whatever. So we assumed he'd be a little rusty on offense, but I was glad I was able to get him 9 minutes. We will try to increase his minutes as he gets more comfortable, but I thought defensively he gave us some really good minutes.
Adam,
Coach, how do you have to adjust from playing aggressive on defense like you guys like to when you get into foul trouble? What sort of adjustments do you guys have to make on defense when that happens?
I mean, honestly, we didn't adjust a ton other than we had to make some substitutions, and we'll play posts a lot different with everybody else other than Charles. I mean, Charles, we feel like can guard some of these guys one-on-one. Some other guys, we got to bring more doubles. So when Charles got in foul trouble, we had to put Pringle and Clowney on Tolu. That changed the game plan a little bit. We had to bring a little bit more help. But, I didn't – the foul trouble with some of the other guys ended up in foul trouble. Like Brandon just had some cheap fouls. He's got to – he's been in foul trouble. He's got to be careful because we need him on the floor and can't afford for him to be in foul trouble like he was. But, Pringle obviously got a lot of his inside interior post play. Charles got his both inside and then helping on some drives. I thought he had a couple tough fouls, to be honest with you. Clowney had some interior ones. So it wasn't necessarily aggressive guards out there as much as it was like, I thought we let the ball get in the post too much, to be honest with you, which may mean we needed to be a little more aggressive on the perimeter, making those post passes a little harder.
we good? Awesome.
All
Thank
right.
you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.